Today's daily Bible thought is the last one for this week's theme of defining moments. And I saved the best one and the most important one to last. It is a hard one. It's a really hard one when we think about what Jesus was willing to do for us. And I think these verses, even more than the cross, tell us what he was willing to go through to do what had to be done to save us from sin. When Adam and Eve sinned in the garden, it was a price that had to be paid for. We couldn't regain good standing with God on our own merit because we chose sin instead of choosing obedience to him. And we do that in our own lives too. So today's verse explains what Jesus was willing to go through for us and the anguish it caused him as he thought about what was set before him. So this is from the Gospel of Luke, chapter 22, verses 40 through 44. And this is when the night that Jesus was going to be betrayed and arrested. This is Thursday of the week he would have been going towards the cross. Friday's the day he was crucified, but this is Thursday night. Then, accompanied by the disciples, Jesus left the upstairs room and went, as usual, to the Mount of Olives. There he told them, "Pray that you will not give in to temptation." He walked away about a stone's throw and knelt down and prayed, "Father, if you are willing, please take this cup of suffering away from me. Yet I want your will to be done, not mine." Then an angel from heaven appeared and strengthened him. He prayed more fervently, and he was in such agony of spirit that his sweat fell to the ground like great drops of blood. So even before he went to the cross, he shed blood for us. And this is actually a physical thing that happens under severe anguish, that the capillaries in our body burst and cause blood to come out in sweat. He was in such anguish over the reality of the suffering he would have to go through, and not just the physical suffering. We think of the cross being painful physically, but the reality of carrying all the sin of the world in himself for us. Please today think of this defining moment in Jesus' life. He said, "Not my will, I want your will." He was willing to suffer for us. Please think about how we could give up our own will and not want our will, but want his, today and every day.